Caitlin Clark. She went off tonight. 32 points, 10 assists, 7 boards, 15 of 15 from the line. She put on a show, handled the business. And the Indiana Fever are 114-106 winners in overtime over the Chicago Sky. Aliyah Boston balls out, 34 points, 12 boards. So active tonight. Aggressive on the boards, aggressive in nature. Came out on a mission tonight to bust Camila Cardoso's ass, her former college teammate, and she did just that. 34 points, outscoring the entire front line of the Chicago Sky, 34-27, as Azare Stevens had 10, Cardoso had 10 before fouling out, and Elizabeth Williams had 7. Leo Boston laid belt to ass tonight. The two combined for 66 points. Hell of a performance. That said, they still damn near lost the game. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Indiana Fever Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Hype the video, like the video, subscribe to both the channels. I appreciate y'all continued support and leave your comments. The Indiana Fever led by 19 points in this game. 19 points, people. And somehow, some way, found a way to blow the entire lead. Found a way to blow the entire lead. The Fever come out strong. Caitlin Clark has 10 points in the first quarter, 3 of 5, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, controlling pace, controlling tempo. They weren't running, but they were running a little bit, right? And Caitlin was cooking. Caitlin played the entire first quarter, comes out of the game, and then the Fever kind of go the wrong direction. And completely transparent, Caitlin Clark was on the floor in the second quarter when the Fever gave up a large portion of their lead that they had, as they led by 6 going into halftime. They were up 46-40 going into the break. And then the Chicago Sky proceeded to score 39 points in the third quarter. 39 points. The Sky in the middle two quarters outscored the Fever 65-46. This Chicago Sky team that can't score. This Chicago Sky team that's completely inept offensively. This Chicago Sky team that can't rebound. And in the middle parts of this game, the Chicago Sky were out rebounding the Indiana Fever. Now, the Fever did end up out rebounding the Sky 46-34 at the end of the day. But going into the fourth, it was pretty nip and tuck. It was pretty nip and tuck. And I got to tell you, again, Aliyah Boston played a heck of a game. Got to give her a lot of credit. She played a heck of a game. The Fever shot 45%. The Sky shot 44%. Fever shot 25% from 3. Sky 29% from 3. Fever and Sky both went to the free throw line a truckload, 31-38 for Chicago, 29-31 for Indiana. A lot of turnovers both ways, 18 for the Fever, 17 for the Sky. A lot of fouls, a lot of points in the paint. Obviously, a high-scoring game was 98-98 going into overtime. The Indiana Fever find ways to blow leads. Sydney Taylor for Chicago went scorched earth in the third quarter. At one point, she had 25 points in 14 minutes of action. I mean, she flat out kicked Indiana's ass. She finished with 30 off the bench. Sydney Taylor, 10 of 14, 4 of 7 from 3, 30 points in 21 minutes of action. And I sit back and I ask myself, why did Tyler Marsh take Sydney Taylor out the game in the fourth quarter? Because at one point she had 25 points in 14 minutes, and she didn't play for the first 8-9 minutes of the fourth quarter. She was sitting on the bench for most of the fourth quarter. It just made no kind of sense. The player that got you back in the game, you got her sitting. Sydney Taylor cooked everybody. She cooked every guard that guarded her. Caitlin, Lexi, Kelsey, you name it, she cooked them. She was on a heater tonight and did a hell of a job. Don't understand why Marsh took her out. Don't get it one bit at all. Don't know why Stephanie White did not decide to, send a double team. Send a double team. Try to take the ball out of her hands because she's killing you. But Stephanie White, who is a defensive guru, does not know how to get her team to play defense. I mean, I guess they still only have one defensive scheme. You play Raven Johnson 13 minutes. You play Ty Harris 11 minutes. Why is Ty Harris getting minutes over Raven Johnson? Why is Raven Johnson sharing minutes with Ty Harris? Sophie Cunningham does not play tonight due to an elbow injury. Of course, people think she got suspended secretly, like in Animal House, double secret probation, but has an elbow issue and she sat out tonight. Maisha Hines-Allen comes off the bench for 5 points, but is a plus 25 on the plus minus. 9 boards, 3 assists. She played well, played hard, played tough, physical. Monique Billings continues to show us why she doesn't belong as a starter. 0 points, 0 shots, 2 rebounds, 1 assist in 10 minutes of action. Why is she even starting? 800 grand plus for that girl. She's not very good. Kelsey Mitchell had a very, very uneven 19 points tonight. And Kelsey Mitchell had the turnover of the night. Indiana leads by 3. They got the lead by 3 with 10 seconds left, whatever it was, 15 seconds left, whatever that was left on the clock. And this was similar to watching De'Aaron Fox last night against the Knicks for the Spurs. Dribble the ball out, get fouled, make free throws. Well, in this case, Kelsey Mitchell catches the inbound pass up 3 and clearly was trying to score because that's what Kelsey Mitchell cares about. You can watch the play. You can see the play. She dribbles right to the rim or tries to dribble right to the rim and dribbles the ball right off of her foot. And it goes out of bounds. And it gives the Chicago Sky one last chance to tie it. And what happens? Skylar Diggins drains a 3 right in Lexi Hull's grill to tie it at 98 with 0.9 tenths of a second left. But again, let's make sure that we find a way to make Kelsey Mitchell the hero. Get the ball to your best free throw shooter, Caitlin Clark. It's not complicated. But Kelsey Mitchell's first thought process is to try to score, and that's what she was trying to do rather than taking the foul. And so the Fever have the ball, and rather than running some type of action to get Caitlin Clark a shot, wherever it might be from, they run a backdoor screen to get an alley-oop to a woman. Aliyah Boston, I'm sorry. She's 6'5", but she can't jump 3 inches off the ground. Alley-oop, backdoor lob alley-oops are for NBA players who can tip the ball in or dunk it. You can't tip a ball in from under the basket at 6'5" when you can't jump off the ground, when you can't jump. It just doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. And the game goes to overtime. Fever do find a way to pull away and win in overtime. But end of the day, I mean, it was an unimpressive win. You beat a bad team that's lost now 8 of 9, that came in losing 7 of 8, that can't score, that can't rebound. And you blew a 19-point lead against them. And you got Stephanie White post-game talking about connectivity and growth. Lady, you can't coach. Your defense is embarrassing. Your team plays like shit, and they let their foot off the gas. You don't have a real system that works because you keep running this hub dog shit. The first quarter, they had some tempo play, but realistically, they didn't run with tempo the entire game. Don't let the score fool you. Both teams made 29 and 31 free throws. That's a lot of points from the free throw line. A lot of points. Don't let it fool you. A lot of turnovers. A lot of free throws. Do not let the score fool you. This was not some track meet like game. If this had been a track meet like game, Caitlin Clark would have finished with like 17 assists. She had a handful of missed layups on easy dimes as it was. But she would have had like 17 assists tonight if this was played like a track meet. Because that's what she likes to do. That's when she's pushing the ball down the floor. That's when she's doing all those things. And realistically, that's not what happened tonight. Most of her assists came in half-court action, bounce passes, finding teammates, and making plays, man. And she made a lot of plays. She played 40 minutes tonight. I mean, I thought there was a problem with her back, and I thought she was on minutes restrictions. She played 40 minutes of the 45 tonight. It's wild. It's wild. Kelsey Mitchell plays 39. Again, you watched Kelsey Mitchell play, and you just sit here at times just dumbfounded as to how people really believe that she's so great. She can score. I know she can score, but that's really about all she can do. Lexi Hull, 11 points, She took 13 shots. Lexi Hall, in under no circumstance, should ever take 13 shots in a basketball game. Period. 1 for 7 from three. Look, this team did not make threes today. Caitlin was 1 of 6. Hall's 1 of 7. Kelsey Mitchell's 2 of 6. Hell, Aliyah Boston was your best 3-point shooter, 2 of 5. And Raven Johnson, 1 of 1. You cannot have your three best shooters go 4 for 20, 4 for 19. Like that just can't happen. Just can't happen. But overall, I thought Caitlin played well. I thought Aliyah played great, realistically. Even with some of the misses that she had, she does miss these bunnies around the rim. But I thought she played great. I thought she played a lot of intensity and came with purpose tonight. It would be nice to see her play with that type of purpose all the time. Albeit 26 shots is a lot of shots. 13 to 26, that's a lot of shots. But overall, I mean, they got the W. They're in the home. They're in a nice stretch of games against bad teams. Like they play Connecticut now on Saturday. So we'll see what happens with that game. But overall, again, it's just one of those things. I mean, there was a couple of times where I thought Caitlin Clark got hacked really badly. She got a technical foul after one of them, clear as day. I mean, she earned that tech. But it wasn't like a temper tantrum. It was like more like, what the fuck type of thing. And she earned it. And she went at the ref, and I got no problem with that. Apparently, Stephanie White drew a technical foul, too, at some point in this game. And Caitlin Clark said after the game, she said, when your coach gets a technical foul, it fires your team up. Maybe Stephanie White should take note of that because she should draw a lot more technical fouls. Because the reality is her team, her best player gets hammered the entire game, and they don't call it. And look, mind you, Caitlin had 15 free throws. There was a number of times where she got fouled and they didn't call it. I mean, there was at least 2 where she got absolutely hammered and they didn't call it. It was shocking. But again, solid performance by Caitlin. Solid from Caitlin. 32 and 10 keeps adding to her numbers. Aliyah 34 and 12. They get the W. They play Connecticut on Saturday. 7 and 5 overall. 5 and 2 on the road. 5 and 2 at home. And the Chicago Sky just suck. Like they just suck. And to have that game come down to this is just kind of embarrassing in my opinion. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button, that hype button, and subscribe to the channel. I will be live tomorrow night for Washington, or tonight for Washington Mystics versus the Toronto Tempo. So jump on board. I do appreciate it. Again, like, subscribe, follow, hype the video, leave your comments. I appreciate y'all as always. This is Indiana Fever Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.